Whew. All right, hey everyone. So it's been a while since I've done a reading, and I'm really busy with school stuff, but seeing that a lot of the times when I do readings, they end up being something that's love related, I thought, let me actually make a love reading, okay? So, I just shuffled the cards off screen as I usually do, and just said messages for pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and then I put the bracelets on, so you can either resonate with the number, 1, 2, or 3, or the bracelet, tiger's eye, the red bracelet, or this little purple bracelet. Okay, didn't bring all my bracelets to school with me. Okay, but yeah, so without further ado, these are our love messages. The top card is going to be like what kind of connection it is, what kind of connection you're dealing with. All right, so let's get started. Make this kind of brief, so I'll start with pile number 1. Goes off to the side. All right, so pile number 1, tiger's eye bracelet. Type of connection, temperance in reverse. Okay. Trust in reverse. Past life relationship in the reverse. Attraction in the reverse. Page of Wands. 2 of Swords in the reverse. And Judgment. Okay, so... well, for one thing, with the temperance, that is Sagittarius. Okay, let me see if I can focus that. All right, sorry, it's a little dark in here. But yeah, so temperance is Sagittarius, if any of you guys are that. But let's just look at this for a second, because this is a really weird situation going on right now. Okay. For one thing, I feel like some of you are in a karmic relationship because given all of these, they're not really positive, all right? So you could be with someone, or maybe you were with someone before, but it was a karmic connection, all right? I feel like maybe your patience is wearing thin because the temperance usually talks about patience. So let me see this real quick. Yeah, it's like it talks about like lack of long-term vision. Okay, so I feel like any of you guys resonate with pile number 1. I feel like you might be in a relationship with someone, but you're not really trusting them. Okay, maybe in the past you were cheated on, or something like that. I feel like this relationship could be triggering you. This connection could be triggering you, or simply just whatever it is, you don't really see it working out long term, okay? Like whatever this relationship connection is, maybe you're just kind of having fun or, something like that, but I feel like the attraction is kind of gone, okay? I feel like maybe you feel that, the other person might feel it too, or maybe they feel it more than you. It's like facing them, but it's opposite for you. Okay, with the past life relationship, there is a soulmate card. It's actually this card right here on the cover, so the fact that you have past life relationship, but it's not soulmate, okay? So yeah, it could just be a karmic connection, a karmic soulmate, someone that's kind of there to teach you lessons, and maybe it's kind of over, like it's like Judgment Day, like this is about to come to an end. It's like a cycle that's about to close out. Maybe you saw it for a long time coming, like you're just like, you're like, I don't know who I'm gonna end up with maybe, but I just know it's not this person. Like we had our fun, we were together for a little bit, but I don't really see it going anywhere else. I don't really know if I trust this person. It just seems very imbalanced. I feel like for some of you, it's not even like a real relationship in a way, like it's just not. Okay, I really feel like it was just for the fun of it. Okay, but now it's kind of like a stalemate situation with the 2 of Swords in reverse, like just literally no attraction anymore. If you guys are a couple, maybe you've been together for a while, probably like about a year or so, or maybe almost a year, maybe 2 years, maybe it's like not really, it's not fire anymore, it's not passionate. Okay, it was a very immature relationship with the Page of Wands. It was maybe just about sex, attraction, whatever, but then once that kind of went away, now it's just kind of there. You're not really feeling it anymore with this person in this situation. Okay, and obviously this is strictly like romance, love type of readings. Okay, so whether this was like a love interest, but I just feel like for pile number 1, these are just people that You know, you were maybe briefly dating this person, you're still dating this person, whatever, but you don't really trust them with your heart. You know, you don't really see yourself with them long time or long term. It's just a temporary thing. You don't feel like it's a relationship. If anything, you guys are more just friends. You're just having fun, but it's nothing serious, and you know that it's not. You don't see a future with them. You never did. You know, it's just like a shallow surface level connection. Maybe you just posted on social media like, oh yeah, this person's cool, whatever, I like hanging out with this person, but like I feel like you're kind of done with this person, you're tired of this person, you don't want to deal with them anymore. They might be immature as well. Okay, there's 2 fire signs with the Sagittarius and the Page of Wands, so this person could be a very reckless, impulsive person. Not saying that that's a Sagittarius trait, it's just a fire sign trait. Okay, it could also be an air sign as well. The main sign that's really glaring out is Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. But I just feel like there's a type of indecision, because I feel like, you know, you might be like, you know, I really have a lot of fun with this person, but when it comes down to it, I don't really want to be in a relationship with this person. So maybe you're indecisive about, like, you know, should I break up with this person? Should I wait for them to break up with me? Should I just wait it out and just kind of see how it goes? But it's like, why? You know, like there's nothing going on here anymore, you know? It was a karmic connection just to kind of teach you some type of lesson to help you grow, but not grow with them. There's no attraction there anymore, and there's no trust, you know? 2 really important components of a relationship, you know, attraction and trust, and, you know, have like a nice connection. This isn't a connection. This isn't like a real connection. It doesn't make you feel anything anymore. I don't think it ever did. Like I said, it's not a real relationship. You're just having fun, you know, just being young, being youthful, whatever, but it's not a real relationship. And I feel like you know that, and you've probably seen it for a long time coming, and you're just like, nah, I'm kind of done with this person. You could see them as very immature, and you're like, I'm kind of getting sick of how immature this person is. I want to be in a more stable relationship. Maybe it was a relationship, or, you know, a relationship to kind of show you what kind of relationship you actually want to be in, you know, like a real type of connection that you actually really want to have, and it's not with this person. Okay? So, I mean, that's really, like, all I'm really picking up here, okay? Like, I'll look more into Page of Wands real quick, but, again, Page is always, like, really immature energy, you know? It's just free spirit type of thing. So, yeah, it was just, like, a fun little fling, you know? Maybe you were dating for, like, a few months, maybe almost a year, maybe a year, you know? Maybe you've known them for a year and you were dating, like, a little bit into that duration of time. Okay, but it's just nothing serious, and you know that it's not. Okay, maybe you met them in the Leo season, Aries season, or Sagittarius season. Those are the fire signs. They could be an air sign, you could be an air sign, maybe, because this could be you, about like, oh, I'm indecisive, you know. I just see air sign, fire sign involved, like I said already. But, you know, along with the Temperance, Judgment is a major arcana, and it's just talking about, like, things coming into light. It's like a rebirth. It's cycles, okay? It's inner calling. It's like, all right, like, now you know. So even if you feel like you haven't made a decision, in reality you do. You know, just like how, say, if you wanted to flip a coin, you flip a coin not to see the randomized answer, but you flip the coin because while it's flipping up in the air, you're hoping for a specific answer to happen. So maybe you can be like, okay, heads, I break up with them, tails, I don't. You're flipping it up in the air and it says tails, and you're like, oh, okay, but in reality you wanted heads, you know? So I feel like, and honestly, the fact that I even mentioned that random little thing, some of you probably were that indecisive that you were just like, should I just flip a coin? Like, it affects me in no way, you know. If I keep dating them, then I have a friend to hang out with, you know, but I don't really feel anything there, you know. So do I just flip a coin and break up with them? Do I wait for them to break up with me? Like, that's actually really funny, but don't do that. Like, you know, I really don't feel like anything's happening with this person, so just end it. You know, you can still be friends with them if you feel that. It's just be like, look, this is a friendship. I'm not attracted to you like that. I don't really trust my heart with you. I don't really trust, you like that. I can't put all my trust into you. I can't have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. I don't feel any real connection here. You know, it was fun while it lasted, but let's just be friends, you know? This is a very, like, it's just really funny because, like, you're probably, like, on Facebook, like, oh, so-and-so is in a relationship with so-and-so. But then, like, you know, but say, like, your friends around you are like, that's not a relationship. Like, yeah, technically, like, a friendship is a relationship. Like, we didn't say what kind of relationship, but it's not like a love relationship. So I feel like you're kind of joking about that. And maybe for this person, the person that you're with, they think it's a relationship, but you know that's not. It's just a friendship, okay? So thank you, pile number 1. Let's move on to pile number 2. All right, so the red bracelet. And like I was kind of saying for pile number 1, sorry about the lighting. I know it's like really dark in here right now. And let me just let that focus. Okay. I'm in dorm room lighting. It's really dark in here. Last time I did it, it was like daytime. It's a Sunday night at like 9 o'clock. All right, so type of relationship. Queen of Cups. Okay. That's a good sign. But let's look at the other cards. So pile number 2, you have express your love in the reverse. It is safe for you to love, and very soon. Oh, that's so cute. And then you have, the High Priestess, the Hermit in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. And Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So, this, with the very soon, it's safe for you to love, express your love in the reverse. I feel like this definitely is something, it didn't happen yet, okay? I feel like it's a strong connection that you feel very intuitively, okay? Because you have the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. This could be the person that you're thinking about. This could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because Queen of Cups is water. With the High Priestess, it's like a psychic type of connection. Like maybe it's like a spiritual connection. I definitely feel that. Yeah, especially with the two major arcanas. The last one was a spiritual connection, but like a karmic one. This feels like a spirit connection that maybe you've gone through a lot with this person. You know, I feel like you've never actually been with this person, but there's been like a lot that's happened. It could be like a twin flame type of dynamic, okay? I feel like you know deep down, like in your subconscious, like your higher self, with this High Priestess card, you know that this is like a deeper connection than it looks. You know, you might not really be together, like I said, but I feel like you know that you're meant to be together, okay? I feel like you know that it's going to be like a really loving connection when you actually do get together, but right now it's not really happening yet. Maybe you feel them coming near you. You feel it happening soon for you with the very soon card. Okay, this is clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, I feel like in the past, because I do feel like, you know, you've been with this person, or like you've been around this person. I feel like some of you may have been like really shy about it. Okay, the Hermit card in reverse, this is Virgo. This is like isolation, loneliness, and withdrawal when it's in the reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you, you were afraid to talk to this person. You were very shy. You didn't express your love in the past, but I feel like maybe you kind of looked within, and now you know, like, okay, I'm gonna go for it with this person. Like I really do want to be with them, and I know that something is bound to happen with the two of us, and now I really want to see it actually take place. But in the past, you were scared. You never expressed your love. You never told them how you felt, but now I feel like you're ready to do so. Maybe you're waiting for the right time, but I feel like in this energy, you know, you're going to run into this person very soon. Okay, like just something about this person, you know, you're just like I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to, like, you know, take this leap of faith and talk to them. At first I was kind of scared. I was kind of nervous. I didn't really know what to make out of the situation, but now I know I really want to be with this person. You know, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. It is safe for you to love this person. I feel like you know that now. You probably always knew it, but, you know, you were just afraid. Like, maybe you were afraid of getting your heart broken, okay? I do feel like it was like twin flame connection, or, you know, twin flame higher level soulmate connection that was in separation. Maybe you're afraid that this person is going to be kind of mean to you with the Queen of Swords in reverse. you're afraid they might be like a little bitchy. You know, I feel like maybe because you didn't express your love in the past, maybe they're a little pissed off. You know, they could be very highly intuitive, but I feel like maybe you both are. Like a lot of like telepathic type of communication. Like maybe you've communicated with this person subconsciously, like in your dreams, maybe without even realizing it, but you know, or maybe you dreamt up this person and then one day they just kind of appeared, and ever since then, you know, you were just like, I am in love with this person, I want to be with this person, but the connection was so intense, it scared you, and it kind of made you just like be like, okay, let me just search within real quick, let me just withdraw from the situation because it's so intense, I can't handle it right now, let me just draw back and just leave it alone. Okay, the signs I see again, Hermit is Virgo, High Priestess is anything that's this is also air, but with the Queen of Cups, it's just very, very intuitive. Okay, you have water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, you have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, don't get hung up on the signs though. The main one that's sticking out is Virgo. You could be a Virgo. I really feel like this is your energy, you know. If you're a cross-watcher, this is the person that you were dealing with maybe. But just someone was afraid of the intensity of this connection, especially like with these water signs, like they feel very deep, you know. And you know, this is like an earth sign, and you know, they like to be more methodical about stuff. So it's just, you know, just feeling this instant connection, just like so swiftly, it just kind of freaked you out, and you didn't really know if it was safe, so you kind of like, you took a break from it, you kind of stepped away. Maybe you got into a relationship with someone else, maybe you just weren't really talking to this person in general, you know. They probably know your actual feelings, maybe they're waiting for you to say something and do something. Okay, so now because you haven't really spoken to them, like I said, I feel like you might be afraid that this person is going to cut you off. You might be afraid that they're going to be like very standoffish, kind of mean to you if you approach them. So I feel like you're trying to think of a way to come in. But yeah, this person definitely is coming back into your energy very soon, like I said for like the millionth time already. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, it's like, I can't make any guarantees, you know, but by the looks of it, it looks like once you actually open yourself up to this person and actually express your love, it is a safe connection, it's a safe relationship. I feel like it might be something that's divinely guided. Okay, I feel like you both know you have strong feelings for each other with the High Priestess. Okay, it's like a very deep type of connection, a deep spiritual type of connection. Okay, maybe you had to grow and then come back to this person so that you can really be, like, you know, really be your true self and really enjoy the connection fully. Okay, but just keep manifesting it. Okay, just like decide really what you want to do, how you want it to happen, so that when this person is in your energy, you know, you have the strength, you have the courage to approach them and talk to them. Okay, because I do feel a lot of intensity with this card right here. Okay, it's like some of you could be dealing with like literally with like a witch, you know, like someone that's just very intuitive. Maybe some of you thought that this person like put like a love spell on you. You're just like, why do I feel so deeply for this person? I barely know them, I barely talk to them, but you can see them as like someone that you want to marry. Okay, with this Queen card, and they're just a very powerful type of energy. Okay, very intense. It's like no matter what element they're in, they're a queen. You know, the High Priestess is like the Queen of Queens, the Queen of Queens. This is like the goddess of queens, you know? So it's like, you know, you could be a male dealing with a female, it doesn't matter, but masculine energy dealing with the divine feminine energy. But I feel like you were very intimidated by this person. Okay? Like something about this energy you just felt was very intimidating, and you don't really know. You didn't know if you wanted to come in and tell them how you felt. You didn't know how to talk to them. You know, you felt like they were maybe always like a couple steps ahead of you, a few steps above you, you know, almost like feeling like a peasant in the presence of a queen, you know. But I feel like you're slowly, like you're getting out of that energy of feeling like you're not good enough for this person. Okay, because you actually had to look within. You've grown a lot spiritually. Maybe they guided you in your dreams. Okay, maybe without knowing it, they've kind of been like a teacher, a mentor to you throughout this whole situation. And you know that like you're meant to be together. So when they do come in your energy, I feel like you're gonna manifest this confidence to actually approach them and tell them everything, okay? And they already know. They definitely already know. Again, these are two very intuitive cards. All right, they already know. They already know that you have feelings for them. They probably already know that this, like, what kind of connection this is, but they're just waiting for you to make a move. They're waiting for you to come in. They don't want to pressure you. They don't want to be intense because they know that it will scare you off. They're waiting for you to be the one to, like, approach and be like, I want to be in a relationship with you. I like you, and like it doesn't have to be, oh, no, I want to date you. Like, you don't have to do that right away. I do definitely feel a lot of like, like I feel like you're worried that this is unrequited love, but it's really not. Okay? Like, and actually, yeah, unrequited love is a card that it kind of flew out, but I wasn't really like finished shuffling when it came out, so I put it back and I was like, if it's meant to come back out, it will come back out. But yeah, I feel like it popped out for me to see, just to tell you guys, you thought this was unrequited love. You thought that, like, you felt this really intense connection for this person and they didn't care about you, but in reality, I feel like the feelings are mutual. I feel like this person does have feelings for you too, but for some reason, they couldn't really make the move, or maybe they did make a couple moves. Maybe they were flirty, maybe, they were very charismatic, very magnetic towards you, pulling you in. But because you were kind of withdrawing yourselves, they were like, all right, let me leave this person alone. Let me let them figure out what they want to do. And then when they're ready, they'll come for me. Okay, so I feel like a very mature, very patient energy with this person that you're dealing with. Okay, so when you're ready, it's just gonna happen, like when you're ready, it's gonna be like a really nice connection, a beautiful connection when you're ready for it. And I do feel like you are now ready. I feel like you've taken the necessary steps, and once you see them again, you can just kind of pick up where you left off, but like a lot better this time. And yeah, you can be like, hey, just talk to them, be friends with them, whatever. Or you can just go straight to it and be like, hey, look, I liked you for a really long time. I've always liked you. I never told you, but this is like, I haven't seen you in a really long time. This is the first time I've seen you in like a while. Like I didn't think I was gonna see you again, and I just want to let you know, I like you. Do you want to get some coffee? Do you want to just go out sometime? I feel like they can maybe sense you coming back too. But again, because you're the one, I feel this like chaser runner dynamic, because you're the one that like, you didn't want them to know how intense your feelings were, so you kind of pulled back a lot, but they still felt that intense, like, they still felt that attraction on your end. They knew that you were into them, but they were just like, let me just be patient. I know it. I subconsciously feel it. I can sense it. I'm very intuitive about it. I know how they feel about me, but let me just wait for them to figure that out. Because this person, you're over here like, staring at them, stalking them, obsessing over them, telling your friends about them, whatever, but you're not talking to them. So they're like, you know what, I'm just going to sit here. I'm just going to sit here and wait for them to actually talk to me, But I feel like it's like this person is like a boss, but I feel like sometimes in the way you look at them, again, you see them as the more intimidating side, but in reality, they're a very compassionate person, like they could be a very intense person, yes, but in a compassionate way, not like in like a bitchy way, so I feel like you're just very afraid that because, you didn't come to your senses, you might think this person's like, oh, look who decided to come crawling back, and it's like, that's not really what's gonna happen, It's like, this is just what you think is gonna happen, okay? But in reality, it's just like a lot of compassion, a lot of love, a very sweet and loving, very mature energy. And I feel like you actually do have what it takes, to talk to them. I feel like this is something that's like divinely guided, divinely connected, okay? Like, you know, you maybe have been coming to them in their dreams, that they're coming to you in your dreams, and you just have this like telepathic type of connection, maybe even before you even knew each other, just something very intense. It was just something that was so intense that it, you know, you were worried that if you expressed yourself that they wouldn't feel the same way, so you didn't want to say anything. But now you know that it's all right. Now you know, like, no, this person's a great person. Like this person is all right. I don't know why I was so afraid to talk to this person. I don't know why I was so afraid to approach and tell them how I felt, because in reality, they're fine. You know, they're great. They're amazing. You know, it's like I don't really think you have anything to be afraid of. I think that now you really kind of looked within. You done your own thing. Maybe you dated someone else. Maybe you took some time just to be single, whatever. But now you know, and you're just like, all right, it's not dangerous. It's safe. You know, I can talk to this person. It's safe and it's loving. It's, you know, safe as in like, it's a trustworthy connection. You know, not like safe as in boring, but it's like a really intense connection that you have with this person, I feel. And yeah, like I said a bunch of times, it was so intense that it scared you, but now you know you were running for no reason. But that gave you enough time to look within and grow spiritually and kind of be on their level, even though you may have always been like on their level, but you just didn't feel like you were. But you've gotten rid of that like those negative thoughts, that negative energy, and now you're, you know, it's made you stronger. It's made you more connected, maybe spiritually. And so now you're not afraid anymore. You're like, okay, I'm ready. I passed the test, you know? So that was beautiful. Thank you, pile number 2. Lastly, pile number 3, the purple bracelet. So what type of connection is this? All right, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Heart-to-heart conversations, romantic feelings, release your ex. Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot, and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so the Chariot is Cancer. Okay, that's water energy. I also see Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and like another water energy, okay? So with this, with the type of connection that this is, I'm going to read this Knight of Cups in reverse more as like, this isn't you, this is another person. Okay, so I feel like you definitely have like someone that's just kind of coming in, but you're not really aware of it. Okay, I feel like there's someone that they're going to approach you. Maybe they're kind of taking their time with it. Maybe they like were saying maybe to their friends, like, oh, I'm gonna ask this person out, I like this person, you know, but then they kind of just like, I don't know, pussy out, sorry. Like, it's like they may have these unrealistic type of thoughts, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be great, I'm gonna sweep this person off their feet, but then they kind of choke, they just stop. Like, maybe they could like walk up to you and be like, hi, and they just kind of walk back, you know. like I feel like they have a lot of intention to do something, but then they just kind of get nervous, you know, that they get really moody. Okay, a lot of water energy, again, Cancer. So yeah, I feel like something will happen soon though, okay, because we do see heart-to-heart conversation. So I feel like what's going to happen is, once this person comes around to finally doing it, they're going to approach you, okay? That they're just going to have like a little talk with you. Maybe this might be like in the form of a date, okay? Like they might, you know, it might start off lightly, like, oh yeah, hey, you want to hang out, whatever, want to go on a date, whatever, and then you're like, yeah, sure. So, you know, you go on your date, maybe go on a couple dates, you know, maybe not really thinking much of it, you know, you're just like, oh yeah, this person's cool, they just asked me out, whatever, I figured, hey, why not, you know, it's just a fun thing to do. But then while that's happening, you're going to end up having like a heart-to-heart conversation, and they're going to tell you how they feel about you, okay? This is like a very heavy heart chakra energy. They're going to tell you how they feel, okay? I kind of see that like, you see how this person, this guy, is a little, he looks like a little caught off guard almost. Like, he's just kind of sitting there stiff, and this person's just kind of like, you know, like, oh, you know, like, hey, I really like you, you know, like it'd be like nuzzling up to this person. Yeah, these little cupids just kind of watching them. But I kind of feel like this could be when they're asking you out. Like, you might just be like, oh, I mean, like, you know, I kind of like this person. I didn't really know, you know, I feel like you're right now you're hung up on someone else, you know, so you're kind of like, ooh, I mean, like, I kind of like this person. I think they're cute. I think they're nice, whatever, but I don't know if I want to commit to them right now, you know, I'm not sure. But then I feel like once you actually go on a date with this person, like, once this person actually approaches you and asks you out, you're gonna feel something, okay? It's gonna be like a lot of romantic feelings for this person, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, sure, why not? So then, like, one date's gonna turn to a couple dates, and then you're gonna end up being in a relationship with them, okay? And this sounds very similar to the last reading that I did for this pile as well. Just someone coming into your energy and just wanting to ask you out, okay? And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, because I know that was for a September reading, this is a general thing, it could be timeless, but I feel like maybe for some of you, if that didn't happen, maybe that person was intending on doing it. Maybe they're like, yeah, I want to ask this person out, whatever, you know. I mean, if you chose pile 3 for both videos, but, like, you know what I mean. So, like, say if they're just like, yeah, I want to approach this person, but then every time they kind of just choked up, you know, that they couldn't go through with it. They said they were going to do something, but then they kind of just, like, they stopped, you know, they dialed it back because they're just kind of afraid, they're nervous, they're shy, whatever. Maybe they know that there's someone else that you, like, there's someone else in your energy. Maybe they can feel that. Maybe they feel that there is another person that you are hung up on, okay? Whether it's an ex-crush, ex-lover, whatever. Just someone that was in your energy, and they're aware, you know? Or maybe they have a little bit of an inkling, because it might not even be something that you outright said, but it's just that, you know, I just feel like something was going on with this person. Like, say, for instance, maybe you know them in real life, maybe you're a little flirty with them once in a while, but then you kind of pull back because you're like, nah, like, they're cute and all, but I do like this other person. I don't want to give them the wrong idea. So it's a lot of back and forth, like, kind of flirty, you know, like a very flirtationship type of thing. I'm also kind of getting with this Knight of Cups in reverse, okay? So it's like it could be knight in shining armor, like, sweep you off your feet, but at the same time, you know, it's just like, it's like, oh, we almost dated, we almost got together, we could get together, we might get together, but then we kind of just dial it back down, okay? And I feel like this person is like they're like maybe racking their brains right now, just like, does this person like me? Like, should I ask them out? Should I go for it? Whatever, you know. Maybe the person that is your ex or your ex crush, maybe they know this person, maybe they're friends with this person, so they're trying to think, like, is this the right thing to do? Like, well, what should I do in this matter? You know, I just kind of, like, picture a lot of, like, cute, goofy type of clumsy energy around you in a way, you know. Even if you don't even notice it, just like something about them, like, you know, they just kind of act like a little corny, a little goofy, a little silly when they're around you, and they do like you a lot. But yeah, they're kind of like fighting this little battle with themselves, like, do I ask them out? What do I do? But I feel like once they actually kind of like get the courage to do so, you know, even if it's just for a little bit, because again, this does feel like a flirtationship. Like, I don't see necessarily long term, you know, whatever it is. I just see, but I do see that you guys are gonna date, okay? I do see that this might result in like a little, like, a relationship, like, you know, maybe like a few months, you know, however you define long term, you know. It might not be someone that you're gonna end up with forever. Okay, maybe because you do have to release your ex, maybe you're not going to be able to, but I do feel like whatever this is, they are real feelings, okay? They are romantic feelings. It's just a matter of, like, once you get together, how long are you going to stay together? You know, how long is it going to be? It's just that, like, that there definitely is a lot of, like, attraction, a lot of romance happening, okay? So I really just feel like this is going to result in a relationship, okay? How long? I don't know. But all I know is this person has liked you for a really long time, okay? Because, like, the major arcana can, for time-wise, it could talk about, like, you know, a year, or, you know, it's usually like a year or so. But this is energy of coming in. So I just feel like with this Knight of Cups in reverse, this person has been wanting to tell you how they felt. Like, they've liked you for maybe over a year now. They've liked you for a really long time, but they didn't know, okay, like, they're just like, should I tell them? Should I ask them out? Like, what should I do? You know, maybe I should be friends with them. Maybe I should play the field, whatever. Like, what should I do? You know, like, just a lot of, like, anxiety over the matter. But you probably, I don't really think you were aware of it. I don't really think that they were really on your radar because you were hung up on someone else, because you were liking someone else. But while you're over here liking this other person, this Chariot right here could be water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is a Cancer card, you know. But this person has really been, like, into you for a very long time. Maybe during Cancer season, or again, maybe just like a year or so. But just they really liked you for a while. They're very secretive about it. They didn't really know how to tell you, or maybe they just didn't want to tell you. Maybe they were being more strategic about it. But now they're just like, okay, you know what? I think it's a good time now. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you know, just gonna play the field, you know, see how it goes. I feel like they sense a lot of, like, flirtatious energy with you. Maybe they're just like, okay, I think they are into me. Now all I have to do is just ask them out. So if I ask them out and they say yes, then cool. You know, I'll just make it really casual, but they're gonna ask you out, okay? That's just what I'm feeling. This is what I'm seeing. Obviously, this isn't gonna resonate with every single person, and this is timeless, so it might not resonate right now. It's just whenever you're meant to watch it, whatever pile you pick is your situation, okay? And you could resonate with all these piles too, you know? But I just feel like for a majority of you, you know, whoever's, like, resonating with this, there's just someone that's, like, you know, kind of flirty with you. Maybe you, like, matched on, like, a dating app. Maybe, you know, you've known them for, like, a couple years. Maybe you officially knew them for about a year, okay? But they've liked you for a while. Maybe they were like, you know, all talk, no action, telling their friends, I'm gonna ask this person out, I'm gonna go out, and they're just like, yeah, right, sure you are, like, you're not gonna do anything, you know. But now I feel like they're after waiting patiently, after kind of, like, feeling you out, not literally, you know, just kind of feeling out your energy, being like, okay, I think this person's into me. I think this person is finally kind of forgetting about this other person, you know, or this person's out of the picture now, that they missed their chance, whatever. I'm gonna ask them out, you know. And like I was saying, you might think of it as like, oh yeah, no, it's just like, you know, a couple of dates, whatever, really casual. But then while you're on those dates, they're gonna be like, no, I like legit like you, like I really like you, like do you want to be my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whatever, okay? I feel like you don't know that right now because this talks about, like, imbalance. This really talks about imbalance in work and family life, you know. But just for the sake of this reading, I just feel like you're not necessarily on the same page, but then, like, you know, in terms of how much this person likes you, it might be like a very, like, oblivious type of situation, or again, it's just like, you know, like, almost unrequited but not really, you know, like, you know, you're having fun, you're kind of just flirting with them and everything, but they really take into account every little thing that you do, and they're like, oh, she watched my story, she's really flirting with me sometimes, she like, I don't know, I feel like she notices me around more, you know, I feel like she wants to talk to me more and everything, like, I'm definitely on her radar now, or on his radar. Don't get hung up on gender. But, you know, just this person, they feel like it's like a green light now, and they're just like, yes. But again, they're gonna be really strategic about it. So yeah, they're just gonna be like, hey, you wanna hang out? You wanna do this? You know, and you might think it's just a hangout, but to them, they're like, oh no, this is a date. Like, this is a date. So, you know, you hang out, you go on this date, and then they just kind of go like, hey, I really like you, I liked you for a while, like I liked you for a really long time, I didn't know how to tell you, but like I really do like you, will you be my girlfriend? Or if it's a girl, really bold, will you be my boyfriend? Or girl, will you be my girlfriend? Boy, will you be, it doesn't matter. Gay, straight, whatever, doesn't matter. Don't get hung up on sexuality, don't get hung up on gender, you know? I know a majority of the fan base for tarot readings tend to be females dealing with the male, but don't get hung up on it. But all I'm saying is someone is going to be, like, this person, I just feel like it's the other person for a lot of you. They're going to come towards you, they're going to ask you out. You might not really understand what's going on, you might not really think anything of it, so you're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. But then you're going to go on a few dates, okay? Like I was saying, it's gonna be like one careless little date, and then it's gonna be like, oh yeah, well, let's hang out again, then more and more and more, and then you're gonna go on a bunch of dates, and next thing you know, you're just in a relationship, and then you're just like, oh, like I really like this person a lot. Next thing you know, boom, you're like literally in a relationship with this person. So yeah, like it's definitely like a flirtationship thing right now. Like, you know, it's very fun. It's like whatever. It's very back and forth. I feel like more on your end, you know, and they're just over here like, does this person like me? Like, you know, like they really, they seem like they like me. They're being really flirty, whatever. And you're not, I could see a lot of you guys just being really flirty people, so you're not really thinking much of it. Maybe you're flirty and don't even realize how flirty you are. Like, you don't even understand how flirty you can be. But I just see a lot of you just like, while this person is like literally like thinking about you constantly, and they're just like, does this person like me? You know, they're really flirty with me, like how do I take it, whatever. Maybe other people that like mutual friends might be like, oh, that's just how they always are, like they're nice to everyone, they're flirty like that with everyone. I don't think they realize it, but they just act like that all the time, you know. And this person's like, nah, but like I really feel like, you know. And then maybe because you're a flirty person with this Knight of Cups in reverse, maybe you flirt with other people too. Maybe you have other people of the, you know, of the sex that you prefer, you know, like if you're a girl with guy friends, whatever, you know. Maybe, you know, you have a lot of friends of the other sex that you would otherwise be attracted to, you know, and they're just like, oh, are they dating this person? Like, shit, like they're around these people all the time. Are they dating any of these people? Like, are they just friends? And then they're gonna find out, oh yeah, no, they're just friends with this person. Okay, cool. Hey, let's hang out, you know, like hey, you know, it's like, hey, let's hang out, let's go on a date, whatever. And you're just like, yeah, sure. And then, yeah, boom, like word vomit. There's gonna be like, look, hold your hand, look, I really like you, like I legit, like I like you, like middle school, like, do you like or like, they'd be like, I like you, and it's gonna be like, oh shit. And then and then yeah, so it's just gonna result in like a little relationship, okay? And yeah, it might last for like maybe a few months or so, you know. It's like, again, just a very flirtationship type of thing, but you know, I feel like they're gonna be really happy with this outcome, you know, at least for the time being. It's just gonna be something really sweet, very, very cute, very innocent, you know, just like a cute little relationship, but you will feel these feelings for this person. And at least for the time being, you're not gonna think about this ex, you're not or ex crush, whatever. You're not gonna think about them. You're just gonna be with this person. You're gonna be like living the moment with this person, and just be like, I really like this person, I really like talking to them, whatever. And yeah, this person's my boyfriend, this person's my girlfriend. And yeah, but right now they're just kind of like, you know, it's like they're kind of just taking notes, they're kind of just like very hot and cold, they're thinking about it. I can just see them almost like having like a detective map with like the little like red string on a board, being like, okay, so the other day they did this and they did that, okay, so does that mean that they like me? Or you know, like, so someone did this, or you know, or hey, someone said, oh, you guys will look cute together, okay, like so should I go for it? You know, like they're overthinking it. I feel like they're just thinking a lot about every little thing that you do, every little encounter that you have with them. And anytime you look their way, they're just like, okay, So they looked at me earlier. Was it on purpose? Like, did they do that because they knew that I was there? Or are they purposely being flirty? Like, oh my god, you know, I just feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you. And once again, something to really keep in mind and take into account is that they liked you for a really long time. And they were, like, planning on asking you out for a long time, okay? Like, liked you for maybe, like, a year or so. And they're like, I am going to ask this person out, but, you know, I'm gonna ask this person, but, you know, like, just a lot of overthinking. But once they kind of are just like, all right, like, nah, let me just do it, let me just take that chance, let me just do it. I feel like it was just a long time coming, but once they do, it's just gonna result in a relationship, okay? From flirtationship to relationship. All right. Sometimes I like to repeat things a lot sometimes, just so that you guys can really take home those specific messages that I'm getting for you, okay? So thank you, pile number 3. Thanks for watching, and I know I haven't posted in a while, but again, I'm at school, really busy, but if anything, I'll try to post at least like once a month, you know, just a nice little message, because these are, you know, not date specific. But thank you for watching, and hope you have a great October, or whenever you watch this. Again, it's timeless. Enjoy this rose quartz, okay, the crystal of love. This is just extra commentary at this point, but I'm not editing anything. All right, so good night. I'll see you next time.